Welcome back to the channel and this week's Power 5 Stocks of the Week. This crowd favorite series will come out 30 minutes prior to market open each and every Friday, and will show you stocks with upcoming ex-dividend dates that are leaders in a variety of important dividend metrics. If you can't find a stock to research from this week's list, don't worry. It's not me, it's you.
Yikes.
Without further delay, let's get to the list. This week's high quality stock leading the pack with the highest dividend yield is First United, stock ticker FUNC. First United is a quarterly payer in the financial sector, paying 80 cents per share per year with a forward dividend yield of 3.43%. First United's been paying and growing its dividend over the last 6 years. They have a 3-year dividend growth rate of 11.98%, a 5-year dividend growth rate of 32.32%, and a payout ratio of 31.37%. At the time of recording, First United was trading 4.06% off of their 52-week high. They have an ex-dividend date of January 17th with a payout date of February 1st. And here on my channel, I like to compare any and all investments to the return you could have otherwise gotten out of the S&P 500 in the same time frame because duh. With that being said, a single investment of $10,000 into FUNC 10 years ago while only reinvesting dividends since then would have grown into $35,678.38, which comes out to a 13.56% year-over-year return rate, which is compared to the S&P that would have grown that same 10K over the same 10 years into $30,764.26, resulting in a difference of $4,914.12 on the side of FUNC. This week's stock that's been paying and growing its dividend the longest is RPM International, stock ticker RPM. RPM is a quarterly payer in the material sector, paying $1.84 per share per year with a forward dividend yield of 1.76%. RPM has been paying and growing its dividend over the last 49 years. They have a 3-year dividend growth rate of 5.28%, a 5-year dividend growth rate of 5.59%, and a payout ratio of just 28.87%. At the time of recording, RPM International was trading 7.59% off of their 52-week high. They have an ex-dividend date of January 18th and a payout date of January 31st. And that single investment of $10,000 into RPM 10 years ago while only reinvesting dividends since then would now be worth $31,402.70, which comes out to a 12.12% year-over-year return rate and outperforms the S&P 500 by $638.44 over the past 10 years. This week's stock leading the pack in both of my favorite categories is Zoetis, stock ticker ZTS. ZTS is a quarterly payer in the healthcare sector, paying $1.73 per share per year with a forward dividend yield of 0.89%. ZTS has been paying and growing its dividend over the last 11 years. They have a 3-year dividend growth rate of 23.82%, a 5-year dividend growth rate of 24.6%, and a payout ratio of 25.65%. At the time of recording, Zoetis was trading 3.5% off of its 52-week high. It has an ex-dividend date of January 18th and a payout date of March 1st. And again, we have that one-time investment of $10,000 into ZTS 10 years ago while only reinvesting dividends since, which would now be worth $65,333.59, which is a 20.64% year-over-year return rate, which more than doubles the return of the S&P and results in a difference of $34,569.33 on just 10K just 10 years ago. And before we get to the last stock in today's video, please make sure you're clicking that like button and then making sure you're subscribed with the bell rung so you don't miss my next video. And if you had to begin your portfolio today and had to pick one of these stocks mentioned in today's video, which one would it be and why? Let me know in the comments down below. All right, now let's get to this last stock. This week's stock that could be at a good entry point is Quest Diagnostics, stock ticker DGX. DGX is a quarterly payer in the healthcare sector, paying $2.84 per share per year with a forward dividend yield of 2%. DGX has been paying and growing its dividend over the last 13 years. They have a 3-year dividend growth rate of 7.92%, a 5-year dividend growth rate of 7.6%, and a payout ratio of 29.12%. At the time of recording, Quest Diagnostics was trading 9.53% off of its 52-week high. They have an ex-dividend date of January 16th and a payout date of January 31st. And you know the drill. That single investment of $10,000 invested into DGX 10 years ago would now be worth $33,154.13, which is a 12.73% year-over-year return rate, which despite falling the furthest from its 52-week high, still managed to outperform the S&P by a total of $2,389.87 over the past 10 years. And just like that, I was able to show you 4 different dividend stocks that are the best of the best. These stocks not only come with a dividend streak of at least 6 years, but they've also outperformed the S&P 500 over the past 10 years and have an ex-dividend date of this coming week.
Luck
topping that.
Be sure to let me know down in the comments if any of these stocks piqued your interest and what it was about that stock that got you excited. And if you're interested in seeing how to make your spare cash work hard for you in 2024, make sure you're checking out this video. But until next time, see ya.